Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer. I'm just pulling away from the park. I got my walking in this morning before the storms hit. We got some walkers out here today for a change. Good to see other people using this beautiful facility out here that Boyd has. And we got, like I say, we got storms coming in. Look at that. There was some little kids out here today. They were enjoying that. See that beautiful playground right there? And it's got that neat, that mulch that's under the swings and underneath the whole thing. And so if they fall, they're not going to hurt themselves. I tell you what, our playgrounds back when I was in elementary school, I'm sure a lot of y'all remember this too. I don't know how we came out of there with less broken bones or even fatalities. They had that, the monkey bar, that tall monkey bar thing. Kids would climb up to the top of that thing and stand up and balance and walk the bars up there and fall off. Nobody ever seemed to get hurt, you know. And the like a merry-go-round thing that just went around, you'd hang on, you get it spinning real fast, and you hang on to those bars and then stick your legs out off of it and whirl around, go lose your grip and go flying. The administrators would have a complete coronary now if saw kids doing that. Yeah, I just thought I'd drive through a few of these little old back streets this morning here in the residential area of Boyd. And yeah, it's a pretty neighborhood back here. The only thing about being right back in here, the railroad right to our left, right behind the houses to our left, are the railroad tracks, and they are pretty active. I don't know how active they are in the middle of the night, but I imagine the freight trains run, 24 hours. But I guess people just get used to it. I don't know if I could, though, with the way I sleep. But yeah, I did that video, that what was it, Loco Moco yesterday, that Hawaiian dish, and it was the strangest thing. I've been talking about doing that, y'all know, for several days, and it was the strangest thing that about, I guess day before yesterday, I saw a Facebook post from a friend of mine in Alpine, and one of our best friends was a Hawaiian fella named K Kealoha. And he was a coach at Sul Ross, the university out there. He was the head track coach, and he coached out there. I met him back in about 2007, and when Jim and Shirley had their house out there, and I had a place to stay, and we got to be really good friends. He was about 15 years younger. He was 15 years younger than me. And he passed away in Hawaii on March 12th, and that's all the details Wayne had. So that would only have made him 58. But I just wanted to mention him because he was probably the kindest, and everybody that knew him would say the same thing about him. He was probably the kindest, most generous person that they and I have ever met in my life. That man would do anything for anybody at the drop of a hat, whether he was busy or not. He helped when we moved all of, and it's a lot, when we moved all of Linda's stuff out to Alpine from Austin, when she moved back in out there. He was drinking beer down at the Harry's, the local watering hole, and I called him, and here he come, him and another guy. helped me unload, all that stuff. He was just always there for everybody, and he'll be sorely missed. Yeah, he coached at Sul Ross for I think 14 years, and then I'll go back in those pretty neighborhoods here. Let me get out on 114. Just circling the block. Sorry about the bouncing, guys. He coached at Sul Ross for about 14 years. He was a head track coach and assistant football coach and a lecturer there. And then all of a sudden they fired him. I think it was the way universities work. Alumni have a lot of pull, and if you're not letting so-and-so's son run the 100 because he's slow as he can be, but so-and-so's dad has a lot of money and supports the school, then I know Coach K wouldn't bend to that type of deal. So actually that was the word that what happened. Now I don't know if that's true or not. So, but yeah, they fired him after 14 years, and then he was off for about a year just doing odd jobs, and then that's when the oil boom hit, and he got a really good job. The Lord works, always works. He got a really good job with Halliburton in Odessa, so he moved to Odessa, and I think he lived there and had that job maybe 6 years, something like that. And then he heard that he moved back to Hawaii. And the last time I was in Alpine, and I'll finish this story up, it's getting long, I know. The last time I was in Alpine, I went to see Wayne, who was a real good buddy of his, friend of mine. He's a retired sergeant from the Army, and him and Coach K were like brothers. And I went to see Wayne up at the golf course, and Wayne called Coach K, and I talked to him. He was in Hawaii. I talked to him maybe a minute on the phone, and he just said that he was working at a Safeway grocery store out there. He was the type of guy that could do. He had always had a smile on his face, and was happy at whatever he was doing. It didn't matter. He had a degree. He was a coach by his education, coach and a teacher. But Coach did not care. So, and he had a Spam T-shirt. That ties it into that what I cooked the other night. He had a Spam T-shirt that he used to wear because Hawaii, is a big. Spam is very popular over there in Hawaii. And he used to wear that Spam T-shirt. I was thinking about him through that whole video that I did yesterday. So. Anyway, Coach K, we'll meet again someday, brother. You're one of the good guys for sure. But yeah, I just went around the block, guys. You just saw this street a while ago. So anyway, I'll just cut it short here. Or it's probably been long enough already. Takes a while to upload these. Yeah, Calvin's mom and my stepson are coming today. Calvin and Stephanie leave tomorrow to go to Vegas. So she's coming up to watch the girls. And, I tell you what, we'll be eating healthy while she's here. It's all organic, and she's a vegetarian. So, of course, she'll fix the girls things that they like, too. She's an excellent cook. But we will be eating healthy, that's for sure. I'm looking forward to at least 1 week of healthy eating. Stay blessed, stay positive, and keep your health, guys. We'll be talking to you later. Adios. Bye-bye.